everyone, I'm Terry and I'm a BBA5 student in ROCHES MARBELLA. Currently, I'm doing my internship in a company called ACM Football Club, and I want to give you a little bit of information before we go ahead to the video. So ACM is a football club, and it was founded in 1899 by an Englishman that was born and raised in Nottingham called Herbert Kilpin. He was a coach of the company for a while, and he played in it for a really long time as well, before he decided to retire. So the company was originally called Cricket and Football Club of Milan rather than just a football club, and as the football club moved towards Italy, the cricket was really left behind in England because it's not commonly played in Italy at all. And the original name then turned into Associazione Calcione Milan, which is the official name right now, and it stands for Association of Football in Milan. So their headquarters are located in Italy, Milan, and that's where I come in. I work at their headquarters called Casa Milan, and Casa Milan opened in 2014, and they have over 200 employees working there, and they have a bistro, an official museum, and a jersey store with all of their merch. And in the company, I work as a venue, events, and museum intern. And some of my duties include press conferences, trying to find partners for our ticketing systems, giving guided tours in our museum, and organizing events at our spaces or looking for venues to organize our specific events. I learned a number of lessons during my internship, and it's still ongoing. And it is really important to remind yourselves that the department I work in is incredibly small, and at all times we have a large number of tasks to get through because the event department really never stops because it's connected to the museum department. And one of the things I've learned was the importance of communication and problem solving. I had to get through numerous amounts of big problems in a short amount of time, and with the help of my coworkers, we did get through this, but it did take a bit of time. And another really important thing I learned was IT. I'm completely in charge of turning the museum on and off, and help with any malfunctions that might occur. But at times it does get difficult because learning this was a really long process for me. But I did learn it, and I think in my future endeavors this will really help me. Last but not least, I learned about engagement. I give a large number of tours, and it often gets quite difficult to keep my customers engaged when I'm talking for 45 minutes straight in a monotone way. I realized that I had to talk loudly so people know what I'm talking about. I had to use my hands a lot, and I implemented asking questions in my script, which really helped with the people wanting to know the answers, and they were more engaged. And another thing that was really important that were my reflections. I had a lot of time to reflect in my own time after working 9 hours a day. And during my internship, I realized that an office job is incredibly inactive. And for a person like me, I have to be walking around quite often to keep my mind stimulated. So I would get up quite a lot of the time every couple of hours and walk around to keep myself going. And as much as I love this job, I did realize language barriers are a huge problem in companies nowadays. A language that's really common to all is really important. And it's made my job way harder than it should have, but I realized this now and I reflected on it. And now I know in the future I definitely need a common language. And I also realized that the overwhelming feeling you have in the beginning of your internship, it really fades away as you get more confident in what you do and you learn about it, and it really doesn't stay, which is a really important thing to remember. And last but not least, if I could have this experience from the beginning again, I think I reflected I would change asking more questions. Definitely, I would do that more often. I would use my time more wisely. With my C-level managers, ask them for their email addresses, ask them for any advice so I could keep in contact with them. And I would definitely use IT sources more wisely. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you learned a bit about my internship and AC Milan, and I hope you have a great day.